So, is it really possible to turn $100 into $1,000 with crypto? I'm not talking about getting lucky on some random meme coin. I mean, can you do it with actual repeatable strategies? Most people will tell you you're crazy, that it's just gambling and you're gonna lose it all. And honestly, they're not totally wrong. But what if there was a method to the madness? What if you could use a couple of simple trading hacks to systematically grow a tiny account? That's exactly what I wanted to find out. In this video, I'm showing you the entire journey. I started with just $100 and a mission to 10x it. You're going to see every single trade, the wins, the brutal losses, and the exact scalping and breakout strategies that took my account from a measly $100 to over $1,000. This isn't just a highlight reel. This is the raw, unfiltered truth of what it takes. Section 1. The Setup, Rules and Proof. Alright, so here are the ground rules for the challenge. First, I'm starting with exactly $100, my own money. Second, the goal is to flip that into $1,000. And third, I'm only using two specific, beginner-friendly strategies. Breakout trading and scalping, no secret algorithms, no insider group chats. And the biggest rule of all, total transparency. So, let's cut to the chase. Here's my trading account on Binance. As you can see, the futures wallet balance is exactly $100, not a cent more. No funny business, no hidden funds. This is ground zero. From here on out, every single win and every loss gets recorded. The pressure is definitely on. Let's get into the first trade. Section 2. The first trades. A win and a painful lesson. For the first trade, I'm going with a classic breakout strategy. All this means is I'm watching for the price of a coin to punch through a key resistance level. Think of resistance as a price ceiling that it's been bouncing off of. When it finally breaks through, it usually kicks off a burst of momentum that we can ride. Here on the Bitcoin USDT 1-hour chart, you can see the price has been rejected from this $98,500 level a few times. I'm waiting for a strong candle to close above this line. And there it is. A big, bullish candle closing firmly above resistance. That's the green light. I'm going long, betting the price will keep climbing. Now for the most important part, risk management. My account is tiny, just $100. I'm only risking 2% on this trade, which is just $2. I'm setting my stop loss, an automatic sell order, just below that breakout level to protect my account if this goes south. My take profit is set for a 2-to-1 risk reward, meaning I'm aiming to make $4. And now, we wait. And there we go. Price shot up and tagged our take profit, a clean $4 win. The account is now at $104. I know it's not life-changing money, but this is the process. Small, smart wins that you stack over time. Feeling pretty good about myself, I jumped right into hunting for the next trade. And this is exactly where the market decides to teach you a lesson. Never, ever get cocky. I thought I spotted another breakout, but I was just forcing it. I completely ignored a huge red flag. The trading volume was dead. A real breakout needs a surge in volume to back it up. I got in anyway. You can guess what happened next. The price faked me out, hovered for a minute, and then plunged right past my entry and smacked my stop loss. That's a $2 loss. We're back down to $102. It's frustrating, but this is the name of the game. Taking a loss isn't failing. It's proof you're managing your risk. Without that stop loss, that one bad trade could have blown a massive hole in my account. This is a game of probabilities, and small losses are just the cost of doing business. Section 3. The grind, kicking it up with the scalping hack. The first few trades were a slow grind, a few bucks up, a few bucks down. The account was growing, but way too slowly. To really put some fuel on the fire, I had to bring in my second strategy, which is my favorite hack for small accounts. Scalping. Scalping is a super fast-paced trading style where you jump in and out of trades in minutes, sometimes even seconds. You're not trying to catch a massive trend, you're just skimming tiny profits from small price wiggles, over and over again. We're talking profits of just 2–3% on each trade. Now a 2% profit isn't much on its own. To make these tiny moves count, I have to introduce a powerful and very dangerous tool: leverage. For this challenge I'm using a conservative 3 to 5x leverage. This just magnifies my position size, so my $100 can control a $300 or $500 position. That means a small 2% price move can turn into a 6% or 10% gain on my money. But let me be crystal clear, leverage is a double-edged sword. It blows up your wins, but it will blow up your losses just as fast. High leverage is the #1 reason traders get wrecked. Do not even think about trying this without practicing on a demo account and fully understanding the risk of getting liquidated. So, the strategy is simple. I switch to a super low time frame, like the 1-minute or 5-minute chart. I find a coin with high trading volume like BTC USDT, find a tiny range, and just trade inside it, buying at the bottom and selling at the top. This is the grind. It's not sexy. It's making a few bucks, taking a small L, and making a few more. But with every trade, the account compounds. The position sizes get a little bigger, and the profits, in dollar terms, start to snowball. Section 4. Halfway there. The midpoint check-in. Okay, let's take a breath. After a few solid days of grinding, you can see the account is now sitting at $513. We are officially halfway to the goal. It's been an intense mix of strategies. The breakout trades on the higher time frames are catching the bigger, cleaner moves. But the real engine driving this growth has been the high-frequency scalping. It's those dozens of small, disciplined wins that have compounded the account all the way to this point. Honestly, it's incredibly rewarding to see how these simple strategies can build real momentum. If you're getting any value out of seeing this whole process, the wins and the losses, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It's free, and it lets me know you want more real-deal trading content like this. Now, back to the charts. The final 500 is always the hardest. The road from $500 to $1,000 is where your own brain becomes your worst enemy. You're so close to the goal that it's insanely tempting to get greedy, to start taking bigger risks to get there faster. This is easily the most dangerous part of the challenge. One bad, over-leveraged trade could send me right back to square one. Discipline is everything. I stuck to the plan. I kept scalping the low time frames, just banking those consistent small profits. The account crept up $600, then $750, then $800. With every trade, the pressure was building, and then I saw it. A picture-perfect setup on the 4-hour chart for Ethereum. The price had been stuck in a tight range for days, just building up energy. It was coiling for what looked like a massive breakout. This was it. This was the trade that could push us over the finish line. My analysis showed the breakout was coming. The RSI was showing bullish divergence, and volume was starting to creep in. I decided to take the trade, but I stuck to my rules. I calculated my position to risk only 2% of my now $900 account, which was an $18 risk. I set my stop loss just below the support level. I entered the trade, and then, crickets. The price just chopped sideways for hours. This is the mental game of trading. The doubt starts creeping in. Did I read this wrong? Should I just get out? I had to trust my analysis and just hold on. And then it happened. A monster green candle erupted out of nowhere, slicing through the resistance level like it wasn't even there. The price exploded. My PL was skyrocketing. My heart was pounding out of my chest. I was watching my account balance in real time, and it just flew right past the $1,000 mark. I let the trade run just a little bit more before I manually closed it, locking in the profit. Conclusion, the payoff and the 3 key lessons. And there it is. Final balance, $1,057 from $100. We actually did it. It took 7 days, 84 winning trades and 22 losing trades. But by following a disciplined process, we 10x'd the account. Looking back, if you're going to try something like this, you have to remember these 3 things. First, master 1 or 2 simple, repeatable strategies. I wasn't using a dozen fancy indicators. I used the simple logic of breakouts and scalping. Get really good at one thing before you try to do everything. Second, risk management is your lifeline. I never risked more than 2% of my capital on a single trade. That is the single most important rule that keeps you from blowing up. It's how you survive the losses that are guaranteed to happen and stay in the game long enough to actually make money. And third, be patient and disciplined. The market doesn't hand out perfect setups every minute of the day. You have to wait for your entry, execute your plan, and accept whatever happens. Chasing trades and letting your emotions take over is a guaranteed way to lose. This was one of the most intense and rewarding challenges I've ever done. It just proves that with a smart strategy and iron discipline, growing a small account isn't just a fantasy. If you enjoyed this ride and you want to see if I can turn this $1,000 into $10,000, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss what's next. And let me know in the comments, what was your single biggest takeaway from watching this challenge? Thanks for watching.